Okay, we want to update the paddle class so that when we reach the edge of the canvas, it wouldn't get past that. We sort of want to, like, we don't want bounce off. We don't want it to behave like the ball, but we want it to stop. We want it to clamp it at the point that it hits like the ball. And we want it to happen on both the left and the right edges. So we can go about doing this in a few different ways. Here's one strategy. Notice that I draw the canvas, I draw the paddle, and then I move it, right? Maybe we can update the behavior of the move and make it so that the move would be restricted, right? So move is basically being inherited from the sprite class, and that's how it works, right? We can copy this, bring it here in the paddle class. So let's bring it here. And what I want to do is something similar to what I did with the bouncing, but it only needs to work on the x-axis because the paddle only moves on the x-axis. Its y speed is 0, right? So maybe we can like pass the canvas width to this function, and then maybe we can like get this function and start working with it. So let's see what we can do. We can say, well, rather than rewriting this, we can actually say something like super dot move. So this would call the move function in the super class, in the sprite class. And then we can say if, so we don't want this to go to the other direction. We want this to like become 0. Basically, if it reached if its x has reached the border, the left border, we want the delta x to become 0. Actually, we can even like set the x to 0. So like it just gets stuck to that point. I don't want to change the delta x because if you pressed it in the other way, I want it to move the other way. So I just want to stop it at this point. And this doesn't make sense now, because if you went all the way to the right edge, I don't want to set your x point to 0. I don't want to bring you all the way to the other side. So I would have to like break this and make this into else if, give it this condition. And so the x needs to be basically, so this x needs to come like over here, around here, which means like whatever is the width of the canvas minus the width of the paddle itself. So the x is going to be canvas width minus this width. Okay, now this means we got to go in our main class and give the canvas width to our move function. Let's save this. Okay, now I'm gonna move to right. Oh, this didn't work out. Let's see if we have a problem. Move canvas width. Let's take a look at the paddle class. Takes the canvas width. It does the move. This works. Oh. This is the problem. I copied it wrongly. There you go. So no matter how much I'm like keep pressing down the left arrow, it doesn't go any further than that. It just gets stuck there, and it doesn't go any further right. And that's the behavior I want, right? It kind of feels like there's a wall there and you hit it and you can't move any further past that point.